Top 16 and start over there. And fortunately, the driver is not showing up. We'll have to go ahead and 16 but we do have, and then everybody else will get a, but they do not have a competitive list. And then carry on with top 8 and 4 and so forth. Are you with me, Oliver?
Yes, I'm here. So,
oh, there we go. So the first battle will be Alan Hine and Jack, if I'm not mistaken. Let's wait for them to show up.
yeah, Alan Hines and Jack goes out of him.
Yeah, let's see how this goes. And we're just waiting on the judges to give us the ready, then we'll get the battle. Oh, and there we go.
We're off.
It's the first battle of Top 16.
Oh, Alan Hines initiating.
Alan is doing, which is what the digital top 2 he's doing the same thing right now in the top 16 for real life drivers. But Jack seems to be struggling. Let's see
Yeah,
how they're gonna do.
Jack looked like he was having a hard time.
Let's see how it's gonna go. So now Jack's gonna be leading. Alan is gonna be doing the chase. And
we're off.
Let's see what happens. Zone quite well. It's a bit laggy right there. If he gets any better.
But Alan Hines is just on him.
Yeah, he wanted to give him chances. Doesn't want to leave it at least. He wants to put it all down on the table. Get the win. See what they're gonna decide.
Looks like we have another driver just
begin in the back. Not entirely sure was it supposed to be there or not. Let's see.
That was a bit strange since the battle started already. Yep, and Hines gets the win.
Now let's see, to be having Byrons. It looks more like a bomb, but it looks like it's very close to the end. Let's see. Oh, someone keeps. Is he discovered something or?
Is it not just practice or what's happening now?
Technically, it should be by. No, the graphics haven't showed up yet, so I'm not entirely sure who this is, what exactly he's doing. That's a bit odd. Let's see.
I'm confused now. What's happening?
Okay, so now we should be back on track with the byruns. We should very soon have another driver to do his byrun. So I'm guessing that's his byrun now. Let's see.
Yep.
There we go. So now we have. Let's see who's for the byrun. So now triggering his byrun for Top16. Since unfortunately some of the drivers that said they will be attending the event haven't showed up for whatever reasons, we do not know exactly. We'll do our best to give a chance to ever show up to talk about things. on. Oh, wrong place to start. Let's see who will actually to go right now. Let's see. So now we have Gabi Imre. I'm assuming he's going for his run for top 16. Let's see how we do. Almost filling in that zone perfectly. Let's see the looking good so far. At the end part.
So now this is top 8, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it does look like, yeah, let's see. We'll have graphics now to know exactly who is going against who. Let's see. It should show up, I'm soon if mistaken.
Yep. Alan
There we
Hayes
go.
versus
We have
Octavian
Valentine's as
Shelaru.
a... Yep. Let's see how this is gonna go. Be really interesting.
So 2 real life drifters going up against each other.
In various countries. Now let's see how this is gonna go. What is leading? Octavian slightly pushing a bit too far on that. Let's see his position. Doesn't want to let go of Alan. He's trying to just like really close. Let's see the tricky part from the end. Ooh.
Oh, and Octavian goes
Oh,
off.
that was good, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, something happened. Let's see when they switch up the roles and how this is all gonna go.
Octavian had a really good chase though. He had really good proximity on the Alan.
Yeah, he did. It was really good
Unfortunately, at
up
the end,
until the last corner.
yeah.
The trick, the Transvina. Now let's see
So
if
now,
they do switch up the roles.
Octavian's going to lead for Alan Hines.
A bit of a angle at the beginning, but he seems to be back into it, using all the angle.
Oh, and the hit from Alan there.
we'll be putting a play to be able to see exactly what.
So I have the
Okay,
replay
so
on
we
now.
do have a replay on to see what happened.
Octavian has a nice lead. He missed the inner clip a little bit, but he gets back into it now. And here it looked like Octavian braked a little bit too early, I think.
I'm not really sure what to say about. My stream was a bit laggy and didn't manage to catch what happened precisely in that zone, the last zone, just before dying. But we'll wait and see what judges say. They'll more than likely clarify what happens.
So yep, Alan Heiss takes the win.
Oh,
Congratulations to both drivers.
Yeah. So I'm assuming yeah. So we have Christian Petrov at the line. Is he going for a Byron?
I think, yeah, it's a Byron.
Okay, interesting. Byron in top 8.
So now we have Erika versus Imre Gabriel in top 8.
Okay, let's see this battle. Imre actually did participate in the real life event this year and he managed to get a few practice runs. He put some videos on the Discord as well, and pictures and videos. Him the line. See what's gonna happen here in the layout.
They're initiating. Erika drops 2 wheels.
And a bit of contact just before the finish line. Let's see once they do switch up the places, positions, what's happening. We'll now have Gabi Imre to do his lead run.
Hello.
Harry care to follow. Oh, hello.
I'm controlling my nerves, so you guys go ahead and comment on this ride, and I'll be with you after. Dude, I'm shaking all over. Come on, I'm not joking, okay? I need 5 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, no worries. Let's see what happens.
All right, I might be exaggerating a little bit, but honestly, guys, that was such an amazing thrill. Ah, dude, I am vibing with adrenaline, though. I did my best, but Alan is just incredible, isn't he? So, I was in it for the fun, and I think I put up a decent fight for a while, which is all right. So what's going on now? What are these guys doing? They having a play?
So they're about to do the second run. They just switched up the places, and we're
All
looking at a
right.
replay.
Oh, I see. Oh, well. Hey, Gabi is not doing too
Might
bad.
have been at harder, if I'm mistaken. Okay, let's see now. They switched up places. We already saw the replay for the first run. Let's go with the second part of the battle.
All right. So, a bit less commitment that we'd like to see on the initiation there from Gabi, and a bit of a correction, but Harikar has adjusted quite well. Might be a bit of a deduction there. He's quite where he should be, getting into those clipping zones, quite deep on that third outer zones. He did miss the inner clips a little bit, ran a bit wide, but at the same time, honestly, overall, very good lead, and also quite a good chase from Harry Kier, who stuck to Gabi Imrer throughout the track and maintained very good proximity. So now we appear to be at hour 11:11. It's probably the server time. So I think the judges might want to watch a bit of a replay. So here we go. Heriker really wants to dive in, but Gabi is really slowed down there. But Heriker adjusts. He wants to dive here as well, but not too hard. Gabi went quite wide there as well. A bit wide there too. That's all right. So let's see what the judge will think about these runs. From what I gathered, bear in mind that I missed the live bit of it and only seen the replays. It looked like Harry Kier dropped a wheel in his lead, whereas while Gabi's lead was not perfect, but he did not have such a severe mistake. And the judges mentioned that obviously you need to, I mean, you're going to get an incomplete, so basically 0. If you drop a tire, which means getting a tire off the tarmac and onto the grass. All right, so it looks like there's one more time, and that's because despite the fact that Harry Kerr dropped the wheel in his first run, Gabi was so far away that it did not impede his progress. If anything, it actually made him make up a lot of ground. Whereas for the rest of the leads, Harry did quite a bit better than Gabi. So I would imagine that is why the judges decided for one more time. It would be really good to see this again and kind of make it clear, right? Here we go. So Harry Kerr from Northern Ireland, number 7, going against Gabriel Imre from Romania, number 15. Two real-life drifters battling it out on their sims from hundreds of kilometers away, thousands actually. All right, so Harry Kerr doing a very good job in his lead. Gabi a bit out of sync there, and not really able to mirror his opponent, and trying to catch up, but finding it a bit difficult. Very fast, clean lead by Harry Kerr, but he slowed down a lot, and then Gabi dived on the inside, which I kind of did as well. It's not exactly what you want to do. So. Yeah, it looks like in chase, Gabi was struggling to keep up. It might be some settings on the car, it might be the technique, it might be a number of things. So for now, it looks like Harry Kerr might have a slight advantage. Let's see if the situation reverses after the second run, now with Gabriel Imre leading and Harry Kerr chasing. So Romania versus Northern Ireland. Toyota GT86 versus Nissan S15. Who's going to come up on top? All right, here we go. So as Gabi accelerates toward the initiation point, big burnout there, really giving it a lot of gas, a lot of smoke. He's doing a very good job filling in that second outer zone. A bit wide on that first inner clip. Really nails that second inner clip, and Harry Kerr is having trouble keeping up as well, doing a lot of corrections there. Very good lead from Gabi Imre for now. Didn't actually get very deep into that third outer zone, but I think overall he did such an amazing job. PPG Racing Team, pretty much the same color that his real car is. Not exactly the same livery, but pretty close. He actually drives a BMW E30 V8, so around 286 horsepower in the Pro 2 RoDrift Championship in real life. I believe that he actually got second place this year. So congratulations, Gabi, you're doing great. We've been working together a little bit as well on the virtual drifting thing, and yeah, I can see a lot of progress, and I'm really proud of his achievements. Great job, Gabi. Let's see how this unfolds, I suppose. Oh, and I should also mention that PPG Racing Team is sponsored by raceshop.ro, and that's with a dash, race-shop.ro. Looking quite hard on this GT86. And the judges give the win to Harry Kerr. He did seem to have a bit of an advantage overall, and I understand the decision. But great job, Gabimre. You did amazingly well, dude. Getting to top 8, and I think this is your first virtual drifting competition. So, big up, man. I hope to see a lot more awesome results from you as you move on. So, Sherban, Oliver, are you guys still with me, or am I just talking too much and you guys like, yeah, you got this?
Now we're still here.
All right. So,
Yep.
who's
We'll
your
see you.
favorite to
Have
win?
fun.
Who's your favorite to win for the top 16 IRL, if you have one?
Well,
Um,
it's
It's
not
on the
ideal to
screen,
say
right?
to have a favorite.
Sorry?
I mean, it's not ideal to say to have a favorite though. It's
Of
just
course not. That's right. We should be absolutely impartial, and at the end of the day, the best man will win. But it's motorsport, so everybody's curious about who you think you're gonna win. All right, so
well,
here we go. Alan Hines leading from Ireland, very, very quick into that initiation zone, filling in that outer zone really well as that second outer zone, very smooth and clean. Quickly transitions onto the first inner clipping point and nails that. Now onto the second clipping point. Christian Petrov right there with him throughout the way. Very, very close battle. Alan Hines not putting a single foot wrong, right onto the edge of that. What an amazing performance from himself, but also Christian Petrov. He did incredibly well, I think, in the chase. What do you guys think?
yeah, Christian Petrov actually has a VDC license, so he's been competing on level as Alan Hines. So you can see compared to other drifters, he actually keep up somewhat with it. Now let's see what's gonna when they switch roles.
That's right.
Oh,
You want to take this one, Shaban?
yeah, can do. Let's wait
Live
for the.
commentary. Because I have definitely spoken way too much, honestly. I think people can use a break from my voice.
See, looks like and we have a start. Let's see how the initiation go. Christian going in. There we go. Wide, and Alex not giving him a free space. He has to push it as he can to the Christian going a bit shallow, but he manages to get the clip zone, carry on through the run. See on this, the last gonna be really important. There we go. That's good. Hines, like usual, just without a problem. Oh, and a bit of a love tap at the end.
That's
Let's
right.
see.
It was a fairly close battle, I would say, both ways. I think kind of lives up to. This is top 4, right?
Yes, I do believe so.
All right, so it is kind of a top 4 type battle for sure.
It does live up to the standard.
So I'm thinking that the judges might want to deliberate a little bit on this one. It feels quite close to me.
Yeah, maybe we'll
Here we go.
play. Oh, there we
We'll
go.
have a replay
Got
now.
the
Here we go. And look at that proximity. It's like they're dancing.
two real drifters competing against each other on a sim a few thousand kilometers away from each other. And this
Exactly.
can be
That's
done. It's
incredible.
quite
And
impressive.
like like in real life. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know
You
that.
cut out a bit. I didn't hear what you said beforehand.
Yeah. So what I was saying is that for real life drifters, if you drive with each other in virtual in the sim, then when you meet in real life, you already know each other. Here we go. So Alan Hines wins. Uh, moving on to the final. Congratulations, Alan, and big congrats to Christian Petrov as well. You did an absolutely incredible job, man. Congratulations.
There we go. I'm assuming this is the battle for top 4.
So we seem to have Piotr Polikiewicz from Poland going up against Harry Kerr from Northern Ireland for a spot in the final.
Okay, so now we have the switch. So we'll have Harry Kerr in the lead and Piotr chasing for their second part of the battle. Let's see how that one's gonna go. Oh no, and we have contact with the unforgiving wall at the end. Okay, so I'm assuming we have a result for the last battle. If I'm not mistaken, will be top 3 battles for 3rd place. Christian Petrov leading from Bulgaria, and we have Piotr Poland as a follower for the semi-final. Let's see, and we have taken off. Let's see, we're going to initiating Christian Petrov, going quite wide into the line, going halfway through to that outside zone, into the inside bit, transitioning, there we go, into the second to last corner, making a gap from the chase car. Let's see how he's gonna keep up. Oh, there we go. Finished taking the whole outside zone, the last zone in the layout. Now let's see, wants to do switch. The chase car was a bit struggling to keep up with him on the last corner.
Hello, it's definitely quite an interesting run. Let's see the part 2 of the battle with Piotr leading and Christian following.
There we go, so we switched the places. Christian is applying pressure, trying to not let go to Peter. Let's see, nice transitions, staying close. There we go. Now this is where Christian put a gap compared to the chase car. Let's see, staying close throughout the layout. There we go. Now we'll have to wait to see a decision from the judges.
That was a pretty close battle both ways. It's definitely...
Yeah, I feel like the only difference would have been in Christian's lead on the second to last corner, on the right-hand long corner. He put a bit of a gap, but let's see.
Yeah, there was a bit of a visible
for him
gap
to get
there,
the win.
yeah, for sure. Let's hear it from the judges.
Okay, and there we go. We have a winner, Christian Petrov. He takes third place.
And also big congrats to Christian Petrov. He did such an amazing job as well. And now we're gonna have the big final. So we're gonna have Alan Hines from Ireland in the lead, followed by Harry Kerr from Northern Ireland. So this is gonna be an interesting one. Here we go, and we're off. Alan Hines leading. He's slightly slowed down there, big angle. That's probably going to be a deduction. But he's doing a good job filling out the second outer zone as well as the first inner clip. And the second inner clip, Harry Kerr is not right there, but he's keeping up. Alan is visibly a bit faster, he's pulling a bit of a gap, but Harry Kerr did maintain a pretty good level of proximity throughout the course. So I would imagine there's slight imperfections on both ends. Let's see how the second run unfolds. What do you think, Sherban and Oliver?
Yeah, for the first part, Alan was a little bit shallower on after he initiated, so he had to do like a really big snappy transition to settle the car in with big angle. But yeah, from on there, he maintained good line and good angle through the whole course.
Yep. So over here, he overcommits a little bit, and he has to compromise the line quite a bit and slows down. I think that's pretty much the only issue with that lead run, because the rest of it was absolutely amazing. And it does look like in chase, Harry's having to compromise quite a lot in terms of line and angle in order to keep up. All right, so let's see as they get ready for the second part of the battle. Let's see if this is going to go one more time, or we'll have a winner for the Real Life Drifter Top 16. Here we go. So Harry Kerr from Northern Ireland now leading. We have Alan Hines from Ireland now chasing. All right, so I think the judges are ready. We're probably going to have a start in a second. Here he goes, the one to watch. So Harry Kerr, a little weight transfer initiation, but just like Alan, he probably initiated a bit too early and lost a bit too much speed and had to compromise his line and angle as well. So that's probably going to be a big reduction for Harry Kerr as well. Alan is right on top of him, very, very close proximity, quite a bit better proximity if I may say so, as compared to Harry. He doesn't completely fill that outer zone, but that was a really, really good lead lap from Harry Kerr as well, and Alan Hines was right there. It's interesting that Harry did pretty much the same mistake as Alan did. How are you guys reading the situation?
Well, Alan just did what he was supposed to do, just gave everything to it in as in proximity. About Harry's run, I feel like he initiated a bit early,
Yeah.
so that way he came up really short from the first corner. But from
Yep.
there, the same with Alan, how in his lead run, he just
very
kept
solid.
good line, good angle.
Yeah. It for me, I think it might come down to the proximity in chase. I think Alan had better proximity right from the start, but we'll wait for the judges. This is a nail biter, man. He did run a bit wide there as well, Harry, after the first inner clip. What a brilliant lap. So as we wait for the judge's decision, we have one last little surprise. Right after top 16, we're probably going to take like a 5-minute break, and then we'll try to gather all the top 16 absolute driver and the top 4 IRL drivers and get them on track on the same server and see if they are able in 8 attempts to do a 16 car drift train on this beautiful circuit. So that's going to be quite interesting. Woo! Congratulations, Alan Hines. Big congratulations to Harry Kerr as well. So we have Alan Hines, our winner. In the second position, we have Harry Kerr. So big congrats, guys. I would say maybe we could probably take like a 5-minute break, and do come back with us for the drift train. We call it the Snake Royale of Transalpina. I made that up. It's just a silly name, but it will be epic. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, if you want to join in the drift train challenge thing, we should all move to briefing, I guess, and hopefully some of the other guys are gonna join. It's probably not gonna take long. Essentially, 8 laps, see if we can make a train happen, and that's it. I can't hear you guys for some reason. I'm really sorry. I might have an issue with my sound. Bear with me a second. Yes. Hello. I can hear you now. Yes, Alan. Hey, man. Yeah, so I think that most people just left, but I was hoping that we could do the whole drift train challenge with the top 16 absolute and maybe top 4 IRL. But if there's no people here, that's fine. I just figured it would be a fun thing to do right after the race. It's like 8 laps of the track, like. Yeah, I mean, maybe it was a pretty bad idea to do it at the end. Maybe it was more of a hype up thing at the start that would have been better. But yeah, or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably just gonna announce that it's not gonna happen and call it a day because it's been absolutely exhausting. So yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of people here, but thank you, Alan, for like all the support and all the other stuff and coming here. Thank you, Jack, as well. I'm probably gonna thank all of you guys at some point, and hopefully it was a decent race and it kind of made things a bit better from the last time, but we're definitely gonna do a much better job if and when we're gonna try this again. It was an experience. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess that was the main thing, just realizing that you, like with a car, you only have one person who's going to buy it. You know what I mean? As with people, you shouldn't concentrate on the 5% that hate you. Concentrate on the 95% that you do good for. You know what I mean? But it's our human nature. It's like totally in our DNA to kind of go for the 5% because we are perfectionists, and all that. But yeah, that was a big realization. And it's like, look, the only way forward is just make it happen, do your best, and that's it. Because at the end of the day, we do this for the drifting, for the passion of drifting. This is the only reason. So we had some amazing battles, and I think at the end of the day, it was a decent event, and people will probably personally hate me less, which is good, I think. Uh, exactly, exactly. Thank you so much. I'm probably gonna disconnect and let you guys go about your business. Probably announce the fact that we won't be doing the snake, or maybe do that as a separate thing or whatever. And yeah, thanks again, guys. And I shall see you on various drift servers, I suppose. See you later, guys. Bye. All right, everybody, and we are back. Unfortunately, we will not be making the top, the big challenge where we wanted to do a drift train on Transalpina. Okay, so apologies. I seem to have had slight audio issues. That is because I do not bring the greatest news. I promised you earlier that we will attempt to do a drift train on Transalpina. Sadly, it's been such a long day with drivers having to go to top 32 and top 16 IRL. Which means that they're quite tired at this point, and we couldn't gather enough drivers to set a record. Who knows what the future holds, but that is definitely something we'll keep in mind. So ending this, what I wanted to say is thank you from the bottom of my heart for taking part and watching this incredible event. It's been absolutely wonderful. 130 drivers from 40 countries came to Romania's Transalpina to take part in the RoDrift Games Transalpina GP, and we've had some of the best drivers in the world in this incredible road. Hopefully these drone images can make it justice. So thank you so much again. I hope you follow RoDrift, and remember, stay epic. Cheers everyone, and take care.